Here's the deal. You're never going to progress and you're never going to get more fit. You will never get more fit. Period. End of discussion. Hey there, Coach Devin here, and I want to talk about something that is getting out there in health and fitness nowadays, and I deal with it with clients quite often. It's a bit of a pet peeve for me, and it's something that people just don't understand the real information, the way things work in health and fitness, and they're looking for something, but what they're looking for actually isn't going to help them long term. What I'm talking about is wanting exciting and new and cool and different workouts every day, like programs that are totally different every single day. That stuff doesn't work. Just so you know, it doesn't work. Period. End of discussion. Does not work. And I'm going to talk about why it doesn't work right about now. Before we get going, please hit that like down below, hit the heart, and please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. If you have a comment, or you've been doing the same workout for a long time, or you're somebody who changes your workouts all the time, write it up down below. I'd love to hear from you and why you do that. Also, if you hit the bell on the other side, right about down there, that bell will tell me when I make a new video. The whole reason I make these videos is to, help people get more healthy and fit. I've been a trainer for 28 years. I've owned a gym for 11 years. My goal here is to help you not make the dumb mistakes that my clients have made and I've made over the years. All right. So I've had many clients over the years talk to me and say, Gavin, I want an exercise program, right? And I do online training. I do training for people all over the country, all over the US and Canada. And quite often I get the complaint that, they're, well, like 3 weeks of this is over. It's pretty similar. Can't we have something new every day? Okay, I'm going to explain a few things for you. I understand the need and the excitement of getting something new, right? You want something new, let's get something new. I'm like, new workout, new program, it's great to have a new program, but if the new program is different every single day, here's the deal. You're never going to progress and you're never going to get more fit. You will never get more fit. Period. End of discussion. If you're doing a new program every single day that has something different. Here's how health and fitness works, how fitness works. So we're not going to talk about health. Fitness. Fitness works like this. So I have a workout, right? Say I'm doing push-ups. I do 10 push-ups today. My program says in 2 days from now, I'm going to do 12 push-ups. And 2 days after that, I'm going to do 14 push-ups. It's called progressive overload, right? You're forcing your body to adapt to new things. But you're using the stimulus is pretty similar, right? You don't do push-ups one day. If you want your chest to get stronger, for example, right? You want your push-ups to go up, you want your chest to get stronger. You do not do push-ups one day and then chin-ups, 2 days later, and then 3 days after that, you're doing, a bench press. It is good to have variety. Yes, variety is important because it keeps your body from getting stagnant. But your body needs, 3 weeks to 4 weeks of consistent work at a specific exercise to get better at it, which means you're pushing the weight up, doing more reps, you're doing more weight, more something, but with the same exercise, okay? You don't get better at a squat by doing a squat one day, like say a back squat, okay? You do a back squat one day, and then the next day you do hack squats, the next day you do extensions, and the next workout you're doing, lunges. And yes, those are auxiliary things that will help, but you know what? The way you're better at something is to do it. You want to get better at something? Do that shit. And do it again and again and again, and that's how you get better at it. A frustration for every trainer out there, and I know it's a frustration for me, and it's frustration for everybody, is you clients see stuff online nowadays, and they're like, well, I want to work out, and today's workout's going to be one thing, and tomorrow's workout's going to be totally different, the next day's going to be totally different, even if let's break it down. It can be different every day of the week, but you do have to stick with some basics. If you want to get better at your squat and you want bigger legs or something along those lines, then you have to squat. And you're going to have to squat every week, right? You're going to put more weight up, more reps up, whatever it happens to be, but you have to do more of it, okay? You have to. You got to do the work to get better. It's like that whole old argument with the 10,000 hour rule, right? To get really good at something, to become an expert at something, you need 10,000 hours of doing the thing. You don't get fit by changing up every 2 seconds. Programs I built and programs any good trainer out there builds, go over. Mine tend to be, my online programs are 12 weeks long. So I like things that are 12 weeks long because it gives me time to build out the way I want it to build out. they're going to progressively get harder. But you're going to have 3 weeks of roughly a similar type exercises, then a fourth week of something different, and then into the, again, something that is different than 1, 2, and 3, but 4, 5, and 6 are going to, again, work toward the same type of goals we're working toward in 1, 2, and 3. The different exercises, different rep ranges, obviously. We want to push things a little bit, but you need a couple weeks of doing the same thing. This thought process now, and that's what people seem to have, is that they want something new. They want a different workout. They want a new workout every day. I had a client I worked with out west, and in one of the comments back, she said to me, well, I love the program and it gave me great results. I lost a bunch of weight. I looked great. I was super happy with that. But I really would have liked if every single day the workout was different. So we have 12 weeks of workouts. We have 12 weeks of totally different workouts every day. So if I'm working out 5 days a week, multiply that by 12, that's how many different workouts I want. And I said to her, the reason the program worked is because I didn't do that. That's why it worked. You can't do new things, different things every single time and expect to get any growth and anything to change, because there's no progressive overload. You're not doing more of an exercise, you're not doing more weight, you're not doing more reps, you're just changing things wildly. And I understand a lot of this stuff is out there nowadays, that you see things online and you think, wow, I'm going to try that workout today and that workout tomorrow. And there's no continuity, there's no plan. When trainers, and when I make a program built on getting from where you are to where you want to be, and try to let's bridge that gap. Let's get as close to where you want to be as I can in 12 weeks, or in as long as we're going to be working together. But there's nothing more frustrating than seeing somebody who just wants to pepper things in all over the place. And the problem is, it doesn't work. Bottom line, it does not work. It will not progress you where you want to go. So basically, you're doing something because you're bored, because you have a short attention span, and we all do. I do too, right? We all have short attention spans. Because you want that new thing every day, and you want to try something new every day, and I'm going to try a new exercise every day. It's okay to try a new exercise every day, but the core stuff that you're trying to get better at, there has to be a reason we're doing it. We're not just peppering workouts together. One of my major complaints about lots of trainers, there are trainers out there who just make up willy-nilly workouts. Today we're doing push-ups, squats, and I don't know, clean and jerks. And the next day you're doing something totally different. The next day is totally different. The next day there's no continuity. There's no growth model there. The whole point of exercising is that we're going to take you from here to here. You can't get from here to here if you're just jumping around randomly and you don't really know what the goal is and where you're supposed to go. First off, you don't know where you're going. Second off, you have no plan to get you there. Just throwing things together and see what happens. That doesn't work. In health and fitness specifically, you want to get good at something, you want to get fit, do the same stuff again and again and again. You got to do the boring stuff again and again and again. It's like having a job, right? You don't go to a job and just not do the grunt work that needs to get done in that job and assume that the job is either you're going to get a bump up in salary, or you're going to get a bump up to a new job. You got to do the grunt work, right? The basic stuff that you have to do to progress your body has to stay the same. It has to be basic. You have to get better at certain things and certain exercises. That's how you get more fit. It comes down to progressive overload. If you're not progressively overloading your body, you're not going anywhere. You're not progressing at all. You're just doing wild workouts and getting sweaty, which is fine. I mean, it's good for your heart, right? I mean, there's something to that, but everybody has goals. But most clients that come to me for a health and fitness type thing, and they're like, most people are coming to me and say, I want to lose weight, get lean. That's the goal for most people. There's some auxiliary stuff in there. Like most people, I want my heart to be stronger, and I want to, some other things. I want to be able to lift more weights and be more comfortable in my clothing. But mostly it's about, I want to get leaner and lose fat. Okay, I can do that for you. But it means doing the grunt work, right? It's about grinding through and doing the grunt work. If you get bored of something that fast, you're never going to get anywhere. You just never will get anywhere if you can't keep your mind going and do the grunt and grind work. You got to do it. If you don't do it, nothing progresses. You don't progress, and you're not going to go anywhere. So listen, next time you're saying, yeah, this program, it's a little bit boring. A little bit boring sometimes can be good. And look, if it was 12 weeks of the same stuff, that's not good. That's stupid, right? It's lazy programming. But if it's 3 weeks of it or 4 weeks of it, that makes perfect sense. That's the way a program should be built. It's the way a program needs to be built if you want to progress and you want to be more fit. If your program doesn't look like that, your trainer's doing you a disservice and you are not going to go where you want to go. If you have comments, questions, things you want me to talk about, write them up down below. If you're doing a program that has you jumping all over the board, let me know. If you're jumping all over the board or if you're not, write it up down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody. Play be awesome.